Guy Fawkes and the Gunpowder Plot of November 5, 1605. The Gunpowder Plot was a failed assassination attempt against King James I by a group of English Catholics led by Robert Catesby. The plan was to blow up the House of Lords at the state opening of Parliament on 5 November 1605 as a prelude to the popular Midlands Revolt after James installed his 9-year-old daughter as the Catholic head of state. The plotters were John and Christopher Wright, Robert and Thomas Wintour, Thomas Percy, Guy Fawkes, Robert Keyes, Thomas Bates, John Grant, Ambrose Rookwood, Sir Everard Digby and Francis Tresham. Guy Fawkes had 10 years military experience fighting in the Spanish Netherlands in the failed suppression of the Dutch revolt, so was put in charge of the explosives. The plotters had leased an undercroft under the House of Lords where they stored the gunpowder. The plot was revealed in an anonymous letter sent on 26 October 1605 to William Parker, the 4th Baron Monteagle. This led to a search of the House of Lords, and on 4 November at approximately midnight, Guy Fawkes was discovered guarding 36 barrels of gunpowder, enough to reduce the House of Lords to rubble. Fawkes was arrested and tortured until he signed a confession. Most of the plotters, on hearing this, fled London. The Sheriff of Worcester and his men were sent to detain the fleeing plotters. Several of the plotters made a stand at Holbush House and Robert Catesby was shot and killed. At their trial on 27 January 1606, 8 of the survivors including Fawkes were convicted and sentenced to be hanged, drawn, and then quartered. However, immediately before his execution on 31 January, Fawkes fell from the scaffolding he was to be hanged from and consequently broke his neck, resulting in there being no need to be hanged, drawn and quartered. To this day the 5th of November is still known by many as Guy Fawkes Night, and an effigy known as a guy is often placed on top of the bonfire before it is lit.